we are on the site of the castle.
And it was the first time the Beatles had really stopped being semi-professional almost.
Look at that.
Absolutely fascinating.
That's what you do. You buy these players that cost money and make a difference in it. But we never do that.
Never complains, gets up, gets on with a smile on his face.
We just want you to sit in your chair and go, hip hip hooray, for the Western press and the Western narrative. He dares dictate you the same old, every single day, without this. If you haven't seen it before, please watch the first series, the first 2 episodes, the second series. Stallone. What did you think? It was a mad first half, wasn't it? For me, I'm going to tell you right away. That Chiesa was man of the match. That lad tried and tried and tried and tried. I don't know about you. Young Jans was great holding the ball up. But unfortunately, there was really no one behind him. To be honest, no one. I'll go straight to your comments. So let me know. Callum, the famous copyright. Lads opened that Nello, kicked us. No, stop that. Christopher, hi Frank and everyone. Top of the leagues, yes. And Coffey says, we won the Champions League. Come on. You haven't won it yet. Oh, but top of that league, whatever it was, I don't know. I can't understand all that, the way it's gone. Top of the leagues, well done, the Rezzies. Oh, no one has a go at the lads. It was just a run out. Hope the first team is justified Saturday. Well, it's not the first team is Saturday. It's not the first team is Saturday. It's Sloot. See, the way I looked at it there tonight, I said, if we had some first teamers on the bench, you know, especially midfield, you know, the likes of Sabozlai, to feed the likes of Gapco and Sally. Right? That's it. Midfielder. And I would, you know, even Kanate, I know that he can't play, 3 games a week, but all right, Virgil, and just have them come along the last 20 minutes. We would have beat them. Awful. I'd love to meet them on the way, you know, the next few rounds, whatever it is it takes. I'd love to meet them again and give them a lesson, a football lesson. Got beat but finished top, says Edward. Yes. We get either Monaco, Brest, Benfica in the next round, PSG. Yeah. Don't want them. And Christopher says, City get either Bayern or Real. Edward says, Christopher, Brest will be a good draw. Yeah, keep abreast of them, right? And there's Lee, the vlogs. The MI6 fella. Vlogs. Hello, Frank. Well, That was a game of knowing why half of them don't start games. The positive top of the pile, and I don't think Slot will lose any sleep tonight. Chiesa full 90 minutes under his belt. I thought Chiesa was. I really thought that he was man of the match tonight. That fella ran and ran and ran and ran. Neil says, Neil Broderick, that is, mate of mine. January the 29th, top of the European League, top of the Prem, and flying in all cup competitions. We are in heaven. And stay. Bigger fish to fry Saturday. I just hope that it doesn't come unstuck. But the rest of them all, let's see let's see Saturday. I want to win every fucking game. Do you know what? I get one of those, oaty things. Fucking little kernels. I brushed my teeth before. They're still around. I don't know where they come from, to be honest. I think they fucking grow on me gums. When is the draw, says Lee? I don't know, Lee. I haven't a fucking clue. Be Friday, won't it? It'll be Friday as usual, or next Friday. Dino, Chiesa is a player, mate, and McConnell too. We never want to lose, but even if we won, we couldn't have finished any. That's true. Bigger fish to fry, above us only sky. Oh, look at that. A rhyming couplet. He's a poet. Bigger fish to fry, above us only sky. That's what you call a rhyming couplet at the end of the comment. Great that. And the Anfield says, agreed, Frankie. Chiesa really tried. I appreciated his efforts tonight. Well, me and Lee were talking, and that's what we were saying anyway. That's what we were saying. Rather than having a go. And don't forget, he had to change, Sloot had to change. Like the older system. He had to change for these, the others that were coming in. But just imagine if say we weren't playing on Saturday, and it was next week or whatever, and the likes of the big Verge was playing, Salah, they were all playing. We would have stuffed them. They would have got nowhere near our goal. That lot. And you see that fella in the crowd, can't you? Don't they realise that they were fringe players and unlucky? You know what I mean? Very unlucky. That third goal, absolutely crazy. Stel Chop, says the Redbird, as a run out, big guns back for Bournemouth. It's not all doom and gloom. You'll never walk alone. Is right. Redbird. And the copite says, we were awful. We would have beaten these 5-0 with Mo, Szoboszlai, Van Dijk, Trent. Yeah, totally agree. Evening, Frankie and chat, says the Anfield Roar. Yeah, that's it. See, we're all getting bellies and everything. The Anfield Roar. That's for finishing top of the league. And Neil says, it's mad how we could get PSG. Absolutely. Absolutely. And Lee says, Lee Brady, Dan's just needed that player like John behind him to help him a bit more. I thought Dan's was great tonight. Out of all the youngsters that I've seen, and looking at that LFC TV, with their matches, the under 18s and 21s and under 50s and all this, all that lot. And us, the under 60s, the under 65s. Like Dance, Jaden Dance, he's great, that kid. He's great, that kid. Holding the ball up, getting stuck in. And that's the cop-out says, and you're spot on, that's what I said before. No service for Dance tonight. Yeah, he wasn't. And neither was there for Federico. No service. He had to come back and get the ball constantly. Surprised Spaghetti Legs didn't get injured. I thought he was when he went down, remember? Can anyone tell me what I couldn't make out in the second half was when Little Niels had the ball, Elliot, and he had it in the area. Now that fella put his leg out. Now, all right, if he wouldn't have put his leg there, but he was already going to hit his leg. He was already going to hit his leg, but nevertheless there was contact, and he went down. He went down, and it shows you the replay and everything. That lad couldn't get his leg out the way, and neither could Elliot, to be honest. But it was a bit more theatrical when he dived instead of just going fucking down. The Anfield says, I'm quite convinced I don't care if I get 8. Harvey was awful tonight and he didn't impress at all. Exactly. Yep, exactly, Little Eels. He speaks well about our club, but I think he has been given a chance and I was left flat. The very first time he got the ball, if you see it, the first couple of minutes, he got the ball. And he was out on the right. And I forget who was running up the right. I forget. And then he put the ball to, and it was weak pass. And the opposition just came and got it. Just a bit. Anyway, that's me. The Redbird says, even in draw, the young guns tried. Would have felt better if we got a draw for the youth. But hey ho. On to the next with the big guns roaring to go. I just hope that they do, to be honest, boys. I really do. I hope they go on. This is how you win, kids. Give them pints and everything. The Red Bears, we want action on the pitch, not talking of it raw, 100%. Yes. Yes. And it's Bournemouth Saturday. Is it Saturday or Sunday? It's Saturday. The Anfield Road. Redbird, the youngsters did fine and Dance did some good graft up there tonight. And McConnell was impressive. But Harvey was bland and too slow on the ball and irritated me badly. Don't forget, boys, it's all opinion. That's all it is. You know, we all see the game differently. And Dino says, breast is best. Depends how you look at that, don't it? I've always said that, you know. Even when we're not drawn against them. Oh, Francine's not listening then. The Anfield. Redbirds, I agree. If a club wants Harvey for 50 million, I'd take it. I don't see the succession in him being better than Sabot. Yep. McAllister, do you? Also, Kwanzaa, 22, played like he was a Bristol. If you want to ask what I said, Ashley Brady. What I said about Kwanzaa. And Neil says, Every February, 7 games, unbelievable. That's a game for every 4 days. The point is, and what I said to Lee, tonight's game, no matter, you know, you can have a go at me here. Most probably you will. I've been screaming out since last summer for players. We've been screaming out this window for players. Why? Because we've got no fucking depth. If we're going to go for anything, you've got to have quality players to fulfill the positions. Haven't you? Haven't you? The only a position that was filled really tonight was Chiesa. He did great in that, lad. But I said before the game, and if anyone speaks to my daughter, what I said to her, she phoned me up, she said, Chiesa's playing. I said, I know. I said, this will suit him. This will suit Chiesa simply because we're a European team. It's not like playing Chelsea or Manchester City or Arsenal or any of them. This will suit Federico Chiesa because it's more suited for him, and he played great. I'm not having a go. I'm not having a go. Believe me, he tried, that lad. He tried and tried, and I was quite surprised that he stays on for the full 90. Not only that, I said at half time too, you know, we were getting beat, and I said to Lee, I said, I'll be surprising who he'll bring off and on at half time, because I thought he was going to bring players off at half time, but I think Sloop went like that. You know, we could get hammered here. That's why we need, in the summer, we're getting no one now. We're getting nobody now. And if we don't get at least 4 players in, and I'm talking top quality players in the summer, which we fucking won't. And as Neil says there, look, heavy February. It'll be a heavy fucking season next season. Redbeards, a few too many floppy passes for me, Rob, but the youngsters will hopefully get better as they mature. Don't you think they're a bit fucking mature now? Redbeard, come on. You know, Morton's been playing for the Kwanzaa all last season. He's been playing. Naoni came on and did well for the few minutes that he was on. The lad did well. And he's like that. He's thin. If he fell out, I don't know what he'll be like. But some of the lads there tonight, you know, have played. What did you think of Robertson? You know that team, and he had Robertson alongside Kwanzaa. Centre back. It reminds me of Nat and Kabak at the back. Fucking hell. Just imagine playing a fucking strong team. Robertson. And when they got a corner, I thought, fucking hell, there's no height in our side. They're little lads, they're little fellas. Coppers. Chiesa was fouled again. See, the Redbeard and the Roar there having a go in. Not having a go, just chatting. Redbeard, trouble with Harvey, he is 21. Not McConnell or Naoni. He's trying to be Mo or some stupidness. I absolutely hated his performance tonight. Says the Anfield Roar 2. Very slow, can't run, and held up out of. He did actually. He did. And Dino says, I think Slot or Sloot. We call him Sloot. I think Sluter's wary of how we faded last season, so I've no issue with him resting everyone. I expect similar in the FA Cup, so do I. Klopp made a massive mistake by playing our first 11, but no one's saying that, Dino. All I'm saying, if he would have brought 4 players, that's all, and had them on the bench, and like say 15 minutes to go, that's what I'm saying. I even said it last night. I think it was last night. I said, or whenever it was, I said when the squad, who do you think he'd bring? And I wanted at least 4 or 5, four of them, especially in midfield and the centre back and the forwards. Simple as that. Simple as that. Look, did Gapco get any service? He didn't. Did Chiesa get any service? He didn't. Young Dans was holding the ball up brilliantly. A younger lad. And out of all the youngsters and everything else, he actually showed. S-H-O-N-E, not shown as like in the W-N, shown like a light. That's in my opinion, young Thomas. Anyway, what he says is Klopp made a massive mistake by playing our first 11 against Prague when the tie was over. The rest might have made a difference towards the back end of the season. All eyes on Bournemouth now, yes. Massive game with Arsenal playing City on Sunday. Chance to go 9 clear and put them under pressure. Absolutely, Dino. No one's saying that. But, you've got to have. Let's forget that. Does it show you that we need depth? Come on. Does it show you we need depth for fucking games like this? I'm not having a go at your team. You know what I mean? Don't think it. But it's just me. I'm saying that we need depth. We've been saying it since last summer. We've been saying it this winter, this fucking window. We've been saying that we need depth. We can't rely on the likes of the McConnells and the Quansahs. I'm telling you now, Quansah, I don't know what's happened to him since last season. I'm being honest. Unless he was playing alongside Robbo, who's fucking lost it anyway. If you know what I mean. And he has done for the past 18 months. If you disagree with me, that's fine. It's only opinion. Anyway, you're right, so let's hope that we can go to Bournemouth and stuff them. Let's show them who's boss. Let's show them who's top of the fucking league. And we're going to stay there. Let's show them this. The other lads I really like, but Harvey was no level, look-wise, above those lads. He isn't the guy. Oh, Lorna, I'm sorry for their swearing. We have more young boys than the young boys. I'm sorry for swearing. Sorry for swearing, Lorna. Good to see you, by the way. And Lee Allen Foley. The lads did well against an almost full-strength PSB. The future is bright. There you go. See, it's all opinions. Bring on PSV, PSG. I want them. No, I don't. Let's have a couple of easy draws, then bring anybody on. I agree about Harvey. I am not as high on Elliott as some others are. Never seen what apparently others do. Yeah. Good shout. Good shout. These lot will stand against Argyle. says the copite. This lot should have been. Will start against Carlyle. Yeah, I think they will actually. I'm not worried about FA Cups or Caribou Cups, I'm being honest. Really not. And we were in a double. I'm convinced right now, treble and quad, maybe. The Anfield Roar. Hopefully, you or whoever gives a crap can see we need defensive cover and depth. Yep. Seeing Robbo's face tonight coming off, he looked totally pissed off playing central. What club is only Nallo? Exactly. Sound like that kid, don't I, off the milk? Exactly. Accrington Stanley. No, it's look. Never mind. What I fucking said. No. The lads did well against an almost full-strength PSV side. The future is bright with these youngsters, says Lee Allen Foley. See, that's what I mean. It's other opinions are we're all right. We don't. Do we need anybody? Not well. Like what Alan is saying, Lee is saying. The lads did well against almost full strength PSV side. The future is bright with these youngsters. Okay. I always remember someone saying about. I'll never forget this. And it was the subs. And I think it was when Origi scored. Origi. Remember against Barca before? Everyone was running on the subs. And you see Brewster and Woodburn. You see that? And someone said, them lads, wait for a couple of seasons. That's what they said. Wait for a couple of seasons and that Brewster and that Woodburn. Where are they now? Where's all our bright futures, even from a couple of years ago? Where are they? And I see some tonight. And if you think that the future is bright, well, that's your opinion. And lads are saying on here what we need. McConnell was all right. Nothing great about him. Like McConnell was okay. But it was young Dans who stood out for me. Chiesa stood out. You could see the quality in Chiesa. I thought Tsimikas was okay as well, because he had a lot of fucking say. Yeah, the Anfield Roar, look. A centre-back depth is embarrassing. Yes. And the Roar says, Copite says, Roar, lucky Joe Gomez is back. Yeah. Arsenal are looking to strengthen up top, says the Callum. Yep. I'm not angry at the academy, lads. I'm angry at these so-called players that have had first team chances. Elliot, Quansah, Bradley, Tsimikas, Endo, all crap. 2 out of 10. And that's it. Great. I've got a feeling we'll get Monaco next season, Neil Broderick. Yeah, I really don't want PSG, to be honest. Mind you, they wouldn't want us either. We have a bloody derby in 13 days. They will look to injure our players. They always do. I'm not being funny, if there's any bruise looking in, but they just fucking kick us. They have done for years. Mrs. Henry says the same thing to John. I need strengthening up front, honey. 60 on Finland. I think she should. I think she'd be open for breast, wouldn't she? Carlyle, Robertson masterclass. Elliot does suit the slot system. Doesn't suit the slot system at all. And Noah Hyde. Good morning, Frank. Only Chiesa was quality. Yes. Dan's was woeful. Yeah, see, all of see. I said that he was great, holding the ball up, trying, running around, trying, getting stuck in. Lost all the battles against the centre back. Elliot is a senior and made bad decisions. Quansah is bad. Ref was so corrupt, I switched off halfway through. Oh, well, you never seen Dan, did you? Running down the wing, cutting in and hitting the bar 4 times, like down. Then he went through the middle and hit another one and hit the inside of the post, rolled along the line and came out. So you missed all that. This is why, Dan's was superb. And the header he gave was unbelievable. It's at the angle of the back, there. It's at the angle. I go, where am I? There, like that. It's at the angle. Bounced down. It's at the goalkeeper. And instead of going in, it's at the post. And then came up. And it was clean. That was young Dan. Second half. And Neil Broderick says, imagine we get them later on in the competition. We will blitz. I said that as soon as the pod started, to be honest. Even if we had about 4 plays coming on in the last 20 minutes, we'd have fucking beat them. That's just my opinion. We would have beat them. The Anfield. Carlyle, for me, he's no more special than Carvalho we sold in the summer. Fuming with Harvey. He was shocking. Gets a tap in off a Chiesa way. Yeah. Albeit he scored, yeah. Elliot was good under Klopp. This system is system for Szoboszlai, says the Copite. And the Anfield Raw says to Noah Hyde, Dan's did not lose all the battles. Don't know what you watched. And Noah Hyde goes out. I blame Slot because he treats the B team badly. No preparation, even though it's not in game. He clearly had no game plan. It's demoralising for the players. I don't think it'll be that demoralising, because what you've got the likes of young kids, and they'll be just made up that they got a chance to play in Europe, albeit Nello, Nallo, whatever his name is. Anyway, so we got beat away from home in the Netherlands by a team that's never lost in 1,832 games, I think. And we had 10 men. And they had a very lucky goal in the 6th minute of injury time in the first half, or whatever it was. No, Anfield, you clearly did not watch the game. He was slow to all passes, to him allowing the centre to intercept many times. You trying to jest, surely. Many times. You trying to jest. To be honest, Noah Hyde, the Anfield Raw never jests. He jests with me sometimes. And the red beard. But probably because Klopp gave the 10 minutes here and there. But as a player, to genuinely cover or succeed players, he isn't it for me. on that. He was shocking. I've always said, though, and being honest, the Anfield and Noah Hyde and everybody else, he's better coming off the bench. When he starts, he's not so good. He doesn't create, but he comes off the bench with his little legs, full of energy, and he runs everywhere. And he just creates sometimes. Taz Reynolds. That wasn't a red for me, Frank. I understand that. But was it a penalty on Little Eels before then? Oh, Mark, do I lie, Mark? Evening goal, ripped Tony O'Keefe. Yeah, rest in peace, Tony. The kids did well. Tony was one of the lads. Big cop, one of these. Climbed Ben Nevis, does everything for mental health charities. Does everything. Tony O'Keefe. Nice lad. And he's just died, unfortunately. And that's why Mark says that. Rest in peace, Tony. You get them, don't you? You know, you get them. And that's when they pass on. Anyway, he carries on by saying, the kids did well. Chiesa looked hungry, yes. Robbo, centre-back, question mark, yes, said that. Stops him giving a penalty away at left-back, yes. Job done, and slotted the right thing, rest in the first team with the massive month coming up, mighty Reds. Thanks, Mark. Thanks for joining us and putting the comments in. Thank you. And the Anfield. No eyes. You talk crap, lads. You understand nothing about this club. Oh, come on, lads. Don't get no eyes. At least Noah gives it back. You know what I mean? He does give it back. He's no like fool or anything. Anfield. Do I need times to stamp TP all over the dams, losing the battle? Is this how it goes next? I will do it for you, only for you, look. And Noah, this is to me. Hey Frank, Raw is insulting me, saying I talk crap when I presented the case about football. Stinks out of the convo here. Stinks out the convo. There he goes. See, he goes. Just try to be fucking nice to people. Try to be nice to each other. Have a different opinion. It's like standing in a pub, you're having a berry. How many times has it happened when a big fucking fight starts? Because you've had a bevy. You just do it there. Are you talking to? This is just here. This is just an opinion. We all have opinions. It's a shame. Because as I said before he said that, you know, he just takes it and comes back with others. Gone. Dean, no mate, totally agree with you. I think Quansah needs to get to the gym. Tall but slight. Think getting subbed at half time against it. Yeah, I've said that loads of times, Dino. Tonight just highlighted how far Robbo has fallen off a cliff. Said that as well, me and there. Lee was talking. Sad to say, FSG mouthpieces feeding the peasants with a few seeds in the form of sound bites. We're signing fucking no one. Exactly, that's the point. This is what we were saying. I said in the summer, we need it. And look, we're not stupid. We are fucking not stupid. You've got the likes of Edwards, Yes, man. I don't give a fuck what anyone says to me. He's a fucking yes, man. End of. Word. Yes, man. Yes, man. Just think when they fucking left. Told not to get a job, but you'll be back. Think about that. Just fucking think about that. And who did he bring in? A coach, not a manager, a coach. You're just going to coach. You're not going to buy. We bring in the players. Anyway, the king. Even if Frank, we need squad depth 100%. But because we're top of both leagues, certain fans believe we don't need any new players. I was talking, as I said, I was talking to the vlogs at halftime, and I said, fans think that we need no one. Other fans. I said exactly what you've just said. We've won nothing yet. Left back, centre back, DM. Yep. Is needed. Yes. Yes. And you know what? The best fella to bring in can play two positions, and that's in Cappy. He can play left back and he can play left-sided centre back. We definitely need a DM. Definitely need a DM. It's all well resting a full team, but they better be on it from the first whistle on Saturday against a good side, says Black and White Boy. I said that. I said that. And Colin Blackshaw. Hello, Frank. Was impressed with Chiesa. Were you? Yes, very impressed. My man of the match. Chiesa. He ran and ran and ran. That lad. He was back. He was in midfield. He was on the other wing. He was everywhere, that lad. Due to the massive rat and mice problem, United have signed an £80 million shirt sponsorship with Rent-A-Kill. Big up Colin, mate. And Colin said, what happened to Upburn? I think he's burning some wood somewhere. I think he's become a lumberjack. A fucking clue what happened to. Transfer, that's it. Christian DeWitt. Have you been on here before, Christian? Simikas is trash. That's why, you know, the lads are saying we need a left back. You know, Robertson's. I don't like saying it because he's been such a, I'm not saying fucking legend, like, but he's been great for us. He's won everything for us. And I've always said, you know, people who know me personally, what's that? Bit of fluff. I don't like seeing fluff on. Anyway, we've always said about, I said 18 months ago, Robertson was losing it 18 months ago. And that tonight was fucking pathetic. It was. Put him centre back. Okay, yeah. And that proves what we need, the depth. But you're right there, Christian DeWitt. DeWitt. And Christian says the Anfield Road, spot on. He is awful. And Christian do it. I agree with that comment. All the fucking great. I'm a right winger, played 19 played for Saturday League clubs. Get Harvey gone. Me signed up. I want 40k a week. Can I be your agent? I'll only take 5%. Christian do it. Elliot should be sold. Yeah? Tonight reminded me why I don't and never really saw the Elliot hype at all. He should have been sold this season. Look, we know about these owners of ours. We know about Edwards and Ward. We know about fucking Ward as well. And the thing is, we've got a squad there and you just play them. And they were forgetting how many fucking games we have to play. And as one of the lads said, February, 17 fucking games. Where's the depth? Got to stick. The lads that played tonight. If you think Quansah's, ready to step in and give Virgil and Quansah, Canete a rest. I'm wondering, he's taught this, well, we're fucking getting no one. I wonder what Robbo will be like, centre back. Did you see their corners? Did you look at? There's no fucking like they're all little. My granddaughter's taller, and she's only 12. Remember Elliot? Who was he marking last week when he scored? Remember? He was fucking marking him. Time later, he was fucking marking him. Put in. That's what you call Bournemouth tactics. Personally, I do not want to play Monaco or Benfica. I'd say PSG to focus us and generally sharpen our players and to knock those PSG out. Yeah. We owe them for the Neymar days. Do you ever remember that? Do you ever remember when they beat us 2-1? Milner scored a penalty, to make it 2-1. And when he scored, he ran over to Mbappe and he was like that. A pair of them. So they were on a hefty bonus then. I thought, you greedy fucker. So yeah, I'd love that. I'd love that, to be honest. Anfield. And Colin Blackshaw. Hey, Daz, mate, hope you're well, bro. Yeah, he's good. Copy. What's everyone think of Harry Wilson? Should we have kept him now as backup and not have gotten Elliot? Harry Wilson was all right, actually. But you've got to look at the finances. I'm going to say this: if you're in a shop and a customer comes in and goes, oh, I like that. Say a coat. I like that. And you've just gotten one out the back and put it in there before the shop opens and say, I hope we sell this fucking one. We've had it for 5 years. And they come in and go, no, have a look at this one. This is fantastic. And then, yeah, try this one. Try it. $1 million. million fucking dollars, you look. You wear that tonight or tomorrow night, whenever you go out, $1 million. That was Harry Wilson. Do you want to buy a great player? Because we need the fucking money. And you keep the coat. You keep that fucking coat. The new coat that was put up, but you'll sell it in 5 years' time when it goes out of style. Do you understand? That's the only analogy I can give. Dennis Paparak sadly was in a meeting all afternoon and had to miss the match, playing catch up via the comments. Don't eat. Don't watch the game. Don't watch the game. The Anfield is talking to Carlyle. I was literally thinking that after our game versus Fulham, he is 10 plus the player. Elliott is, and a speed to get around the pitch, and a left foot that can actually hit hard and the top. Dan Toddles, yeah, you're right there. And he can hit about, and he can take a good free kick, but he always took a good free kick when he was playing for us as well. There's Harry Wilson. And Kevin Pine. Hiya, Kevin. Can you look at the Anfield agenda for me, please, and let me know what you know? I won't. I've looked at that. I've looked at that. It's like, you know, in the 18th century, and you're being accused on board ship. 50 lashes for you. I'd rather put the Anfield fucking agenda on me back and let them take the 50 lashes to start answering your question. Neil McHale. Chiesa put a shift in tonight. If he can stay fit, I think he could be a pivotal role for us. Now let's smash Bournemouth. Absolutely. Neil, he was my man of the match. And I said that right at the very beginning. He was my man of the match. Because he ran and ran and ran. He tried. There was one incident, was it the first or second half? It was the second, was it the first or second half? What way we were kicking? Yeah, it was the second half where he was in the area and he should have passed. But he didn't. And it went out for the corner. Somehow, should have passed it. But that's the way it is. But at least he was having a go. And coming back to get the ball because he wasn't being fed. Young Dan's wasn't being fed. Did you see that pivot that he did, Dan's, in the first half? Fantastic. That's what kind of a player that lad is. Young Dan's. But you're right there, Neil. And Christian DeWitt to the Anfield Road. I never understood the Carvalho hype either, but he's defo a better finisher than Elliott. There you go about young Carvalho. Anfield Road. A lad in the pub says Elliott runs like a baby when it needs a nappy changing after. And Christians over to the cop-out. Should have been used more during the Rodgers days. It's same as me. When we was just a mid-table club. Who are you talking about? John the Rodgers days. Should have been used more. Who? Oh, do you mean Harry Wilson? Could be. The Anfield Road. Christian DeWitt, totally agree. The Anfield Road. Frank says, the Anfield Road. I wish I'd just said what you did about Harvey. But I keep hearing Harvey this and that. But for me, he isn't a player. Don't even want him on the bench. Look, no matter how we look at players, there are always different opinions. I wish someone was talking to me at half time and Lee Brady, the blogs, because we were picking out players who saying, well, what's he doing there? And especially when the team was fucking mentioned and we had Robertson playing centre back. And that proved how inadequate we are. All right, Joe Gomez has just come back. And he's got to get up to full training again, hasn't he? He's just got to get training again. But that's how inadequate we are for centre-backs. And I said at the beginning of the season, not just now, because I've watched this a lot, that in Cappy, he's brilliant. Can play left back and he can play centre, centre back, left-sided centre back. And I said it in this window, get him. He could fill that place. We do need a DM. I've said it all along. You've only got to look now if any of our lads get injured. It's just as well our forwards. Our forwards are okay. Just imagine if we needed forwards. Just imagine. Slot. That's why I always say Slot when I mean Jota out. Nunes is out, being ill, whatever he's fucking called. So who have you got? Just imagine if they and that's like the midfield. That's like, excuse me. That's like the back four. You've got Robbo on the way out. What did you think of Bradley tonight? Do you think it's because he's not been getting a game? He was fucking terrible. And that's what I mean. We need quality signings. Depth, at least 4 players in the war chest. Not the war, the next summer war chest that we never fucking see. We should have had a second penalty, Frank, says Daz. That's what I mentioned before. Do you think it was a penalty? But he was too theatrical for it when he died. Like fucking Swan Lake. I've seen Swan Lake, actually. I've seen the beautiful Swan. And then the Dead Sea. That's what he was fucking like. Instead of just leaving it, because he would have hit his leg. That fella never got the ball. He would have hit his fucking leg and he would have gone down, or just go down. Instead of, doing the Swans at Dean O'Brien. No hide, stick to the Pirates of the Caribbean, lads. You chap, you're wham. Thank you. Glad you said well. Rather than the other. I think I've lost them now anyway. One of my subscribers is unsubscribed. Look at everyone else. The reason why Jones and Elliott are still at Liverpool is because they are decent squad players on very low wages, says Christian DeWitt. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. because we like giving low wages. You've only got to look at Lucio and his wages. Evening, Don Franco says, IBR Stella. Evening. Buonasera. And the Snapey says, Indigo, really am I so philosophical post-defeat? But hey ho, I've just spoken to my mates in Munich and my accommodation is sorted if we get to the final. Bavaria's a brilliant venue. Bavaria is a should have put your comma there after the A. Bavaria's a brilliant venue for number 7. Been there. Do you know I seen there in Munich, München? You won't believe it. You will not believe it. I seen Status Quo. They were on. And walking around München, Munich, what a city. And there's Francis Rossi. All right. And his, I think his grandmother or his mother came from Liverpool. Chatting. 2 tickets. Then I went over to see them. It's on a business and another thing. That's the end of that. Francis Rossi. Christian DeWitt. Quan Diddy needs to be sold. Don't have time here and about and pasting over a meaty off thing. Quan Diddy. Oh, is that Quan, sir? You're talking about Diddy and P. Diddy. I think we beat Bournemouth 2-1, says the Copite. The famous Copite. Yeah. Snapey, the Anfield. And the Snape says, Chiesa gave us all, with a smile on his face. Too. Yes, absolutely. He did. And the Copite says, wood burns out. I like that. Wood burns out. He's a lumberjack now. Burning the wood. Snapey. Little kernels can become a major issue, Frank. Kernels always do. I'm going to have a swig of this. I'm sorry. Salute. The Anfield. No hide. I apologise to snap at you. I've been in the pub and spoke out of turn to you, but Dan still did well with the crap he got given to him. He's gone, mate. He's gone. He's left the pod like Elvis. Elvis has left the building. Noah Hyde has left the pod. Unsubscribed. He loved me, but he doesn't like being sold off. I agree, Franco, as Robbo has been in decline for a while. 18 months, in my opinion. Season before last. And the Copite. Yeah, Frank, be my agent. All right. All right there, Callum. I'll be your agent. I'll play on the left wing. And Colin Blackshaw says, talking of left backs, I'll get Robinson from Fulham. Okay, nearly 28, but Prem proven. Could be what we need for 2 years as younger legs than Robbo and better than Costa. Just buy in Cappy. Just buy him. Just buy him. Colin, honestly. I know what you're saying. Does I go off then? But anyway, I know what you're saying there. But yes, left back needed. But listen, boys, you see the depth now. What's fucking Hughes doing with our 3 lads? 3 of them. 3 of the most pivotal for this football club and for the future. What did he do? Where's the contract? Hey. And Copite says, Allison, Trent, Canate, Van Dijk, Robertson, Maka, Grau, Szoboszlai, Diaz, Gakpo, Salah, Saturday. Yes. Go along with that. That's the way, doesn't it? They were all rested except Gakpo, but he came off. And he was starting to play, was there any balls given to him? That's the midfield. That's how weak it is. Gravenberch, McAllister, Szoboszlai. Great midfield. Tonight, sorry. God bless. I'll say Diaz. On the left defence, I mean, Frank, yeah. Enzo at centre-back says Christian works better in this slot system. Enzo is 53, and we can't keep playing him. We're talking future here. Christian. But he understands. He got a terrible smack the other day, and that fella should have been sent off. That was fucking disgusting, man. What happened to Endo? Addy 66. I've just noticed that Man City will play either Real Madrid or Bayern Munich in the playoff stages. Get through then, Atletico Madrid. Get through that. Then Atletico Madrid or Bayern Leverkusen. Gonna lose some big teams. Good for us. And the Anfield Roar. Christian D. What? Do it. That is very true. Enzo plays better there. The Anfield Roar. Daz, I'm chasing you down, lads, in the FPL. It's all very tight, mate, isn't it? And for the lads who's just joined us there, this is what you could have won if you would have joined the fantasy. Perpetual motion. Can you see it all right? Can you see it? Right? I'm not showing you the back. I'm not taking us out of this thing. Fucking mate, getting back in. It's a very expensive watch. And what, people say, well, why are you, what are you giving that away for? Because you're nice people. You're nice people. That's why. And for the Champions League, you get this. Whoever wins it. It's the programme from 2019 when we beat Spurs in the final. Programme. There it is. With Mo's autograph. And there it is. How about that? 2 great prizes. And when they're all won, by the time I start next season, no one will join me. I only went in for that. I'm only joking. Diaz, that's them. It will be Robbo, but I'm worried against that Semenyo. Isn't it funny? Why can't they have names like Jones and Robertson and Callum? So Williams to buy Semikas. Is that Nico Williams? It's not that fucking other fella, is it? Fucking terrible. That fucking players we've had. Anyway, yeah, if that's Nico. He was good, Nico. But he was a right back, wasn't he? Nico Williams, sure. Wasn't right? Yeah, right back. Trent was there. Cop-eye Callum. Williams is perfect at left back, isn't he? Christ, that was a mistake. He was a right back. Nico. Love from India, Frank says Samarth Ubilakar. Hello, Samarth Ubilakar. That's nice, isn't it? All the way from India. It's lovely, though. Thank you. That nice. We've had international, isn't it? We've had America. Now we've got India. The International Brigade. FC.Liverpool. That's lovely. Thank you, Samar. Yeah, for your to the Callum. What a squad backup he would have been for Robbo. Bit of a mistake, that sale. But I suppose Klopp thought, oh well, we'll buy a fucking fullback 2 years later, surely. But no Gomez, please. You've got owners there who don't like buying, you know that. Bill Klopper Statch. Hey, Frank, I hope you're well. Are you getting a bit worried about Robbo? Yeah, we've been talking about it. Been talking about right through the game. Would you also start Costas against Bournemouth? Seeing that the two of them, well, especially Costas played right through. Yeah, I would. I don't know. I just don't know. It's a dilemma. How to play none of them. But then again, sleepy. Elliot doesn't raise his game unless the more talented players around him are buzzing. That's a good point. It's almost as if lethargy takes over him when he's playing alongside fringe players. Just my opinion. It's a very good opinion, but that's why I've always said he's better off coming off the bench rather than starting. And we've seen the tide. I said to Lee, I said, there's naivety creeping into our play. And the naivety was through what you call, not saying kids anymore, fringe players. Excuse me. Better, I can see. And the Jabby says, are you getting a bit worried we've lost 2 losses in January? Or are they games we could afford to lose against Spurs and PSV? I just worry our drop-off is so big when we make changes. That is a very good point, and this is what we're talking about, Shabby. We're talking about lack of depth. Whereas, everyone was saying, well, not everyone, but, people were saying, oh, what have we got? Look at our bench, it's great. It's not. Fucking isn't. Liverpool video. Hey, Frank, did you see Man City will now face, Real or Bayern, in the playoffs, which will be played midweek before we go to the Etihad, so that should help us. Don't tell the Arsenal fans that, what they're like. And anyway, Lucio Magic. Frank, do you also worry for Nalo? Why? It was his debut, and now I feel like he won't be able to sleep. His dream come true, and just minutes later, he was sent off. I thought it was too harsh. That's the naivety, you see. But harsh or not, I understand what you're saying. I feel sorry for and the football flashback. Hey, Frank, do you like the new Champions League? No. Or do you think it's too much? Yes. I honestly have mixed feelings. I'm finding it hard to really judge yet. Although I will say it's felt more exciting. It's more money. That's what you've got to look at, Flash. It's more money for them, not us. And its extent, look, we've got fucking 17 games or whatever it is coming up in the next few weeks. Think about that. Fucking loads of them. Just imagine if you had struggled in that league and we would have been playing fucking playoffs. That's the way I look at it. So we were lucky to get out of those playoffs. Gomez is nothing special, says Colin Blackshaw. Just a poor Joey Jones. No offence to him as a person. Yeah, because I understand where you're coming from there. I really do. And but this is how fucking bad we are. He's not a regular first teamer, is he? That's what you're saying, and we say it as well. You're not going to drop Van Dijk or the other fella, are you? Can I say to put Joe in? No. You're not going to drop Trent, are you, to put him at right back? And really, you're not even going to fucking drop Robertson or that Samikas to put him left back. And that's why we say we need a left back, we need a fucking right back, we need everything. The back line, the back foot, no depth. And yet we're all made up that he's back, and I'm made up that he's back. Because he can't fill in, but he's not a regular, but I understand what you're saying. He isn't special. But we rely on him. That's how bad it is. We rely on him. I'm lucky to have him. If he was fit enough, I'd have him at a left back against Bournemouth. They'd be back forward and be Trent, Virgil, Canate, and the other fella, Joe Gomez. You never walk alone, family. Duran, 21. One of the best young talents in Europe right now could choose to make Chelsea or Arsenal title contenders. Any club would like to have him, and he decided to go to Al Nassr. R.I.P. football. But he's gone there for money. If you're a lad And you know, say like you grew up in Swindon, and Swindon's been your football club. You made up at Swindon Town. Oh, great. Going to see them as a kid, getting crowds with them. Oh, you know, all of a sudden, fucking hell, you know. And someone picks you, say like Newcastle picks you up. And then, you know, you're playing for Newcastle up in the windy, cold, sleety Newcastle, away the lads. And then all of a sudden, a Saudi team come for you and offer you $450 a week. That's the way I look at it. You're going to go, aren't you? You're going to go. That's the way I look at it. Because you've got no affiliation really with Newcastle. The only affiliation you've got is with Swindon Town or Liverpool if we come in for them. Anyway, the Anfield seems to avoid in this route to the latter stages Atletico Madrid, Barca, Inter, Atlanta, Real, Bayern. All these sides will be troublesome. Good shout that, Anfield. No, really. You never walk alone, family. It's such a shame a player like that playing in essentially an old man's pensioners league. You have to go up. 60 Anfield. Peter Ray, great entertainer, great singer. Yes, there's Peter. Really is. Great entertainer. And he says, kids did well, but the problem was not picking up the second balls in midfield when our defence cleared and didn't clear far enough. That's where experienced midfielders come in. Yes. Yes. 100%. Good shout. Good shout. AD 66. That Chiesa pet. Good to see you though, Peter. Really is. Thank you for that. Do us a favour, if you haven't subscribed, just subscribe and press a like, please. That Chiesa penalty claim reminded me of the Italian over 65 Father Ted when the guy was looking for an Oscar. No, at the Anfield. Apology accept. Oh, they are. Oh, that's nice. Thought you left. I think Dan's has potential. He's not ready yet. That's what we were saying. No out. He's great. Great kid. Dan's got the physique, striking power, and instinct. He's still a way to go in terms of shielding and passing. And the Anfield Row. No hard, you're still here. We don't agree, but I won't bully anyone. Okay, lads, you can talk crap, and so can I. You know what? That's the maddest word in the English vocabulary, isn't it? Really, when you look at it. Lurking. Remember Lurkio? Oh, Pompey. Frankie Howard. Lurkio, because he was always lurking about, wasn't he? Brilliant. Say it isn't so. Quansar thirsting over that Chelsea soccer. Jesus. Oh yeah, look. Raw, that's my generation for you proper wobblers. And he says, this is the cop-out. Someone kick out Madrid, please. Now we can kick them out. We can kick them out. Fucking worried about them. And the cop-out says, Madrid get kicked out, we win it. Wouldn't it be fantastic to have them in the final and beat them? Wouldn't it? In Bavaria, München. I've been in that stadium as well. Fantastic, you know. I think we should get a petition off to round the corners of the Kenny Dalglish stands and the main stand into the Anfield Road stand and fix the fucking leaks. Not only fix the leaks, but try and put some window sills in. It's shocking. Saving money. You couldn't make it up. She's had more boxes down than more. That's shocking that year on Anfield Road. God, Brian, look, he's gone. She's a porn star, isn't it? Listen, this is a football show. Pink. And an argument show. Quansar needs a loan. Isn't good enough to be our fourth choice centre-back, says Cody false nine. Bingo. And the cop-out says, Quansar hasn't been good since that 2-2 draw at Old Trafford last season. He's fucking awful this season. Slot says he was so impressed by James McConnell that he's now unlikely to go out and fuck. Oh, you're fucking kidding. See what I mean? See what I mean? It's like a Bruno Cheru thing. Bruno Cheru scores a cracker against Man United when he played for whoever he was fucking playing for. And, you know, a couple of good games and whatever. We bought him. He had a decent game, funny enough, against Chelsea when he scored. Turns out useless. I think you've got to see him in more consistent young McConnell. But I'm not the coach. It's so that we won't fucking buy anyone. Can anyone see that? Please. Can anyone see that? We won't buy anyone in the summer. Oh, McConnell's great. Is he the level we need? Really? Is he? Would he take any of the midfielders on now? You know, our midfielders. Liverpool videos. He was good, moved up the pecking order over Morton for me, says the Anfield Road. And the IBR says, it won't be long before Frank Carlyle global tour for his fan base. That'll be good. Poor Frank, sitting here in pain. Didn't want to get beat tonight, you know. Breaking news, Arne Slot has confirmed Richard Hughes is alive, unfortunately. IVR to the Liverpool video. McConnell is calm on the ball and good with possession, and I think Slot likes that. Yeah, but they were no fucking great shakes, really. Really no great shit. They were fucking awful, them. PSP. Did you see the fans? They were made. They fucking won the European Cup. Snaky. Opinions keep the interaction going, but only maintains momentum when toxicity, fucking word, is absent. Decorum is the best currency. Decorum has always been a little bit of respect. Little respect goes a long way, and you get it back. show no respect. What's that HF we see? I can't understand these fucking abbreviations, you know. Virgil, Mo, Trent, the summer will be even, replace them alone by a left back. Oh, I'm sorry, if we lose Virgil, Mo, Trent in the summer, will we even replace, let alone buying a left back? No. There's no one better than them. There's no one better than those lads. And Cop-Out says, Dan's has been linked with Leeds. No. Don't want to see that at all. I don't want to see that at all. Because once they go out, they say, do you want to, you can buy him, you know. There's young Doug. I think he'll be sold. Young Doug. The Liverpool video. I hope we play with Brest. So do I. I'm always pining for Brest. I was thinking the other night, you know, it was just how, I don't know what it was, came up, and Rigsby came up. And one of the lads thought, it's not that funny about Rigsby. When someone asked, you know, this is the thing, Rigsby. And one of the little, you know, one of the young lads, one of the lodgers said to him, how often do you get a back? He said, once a month. If I need it or not. If I need one or not. Can you imagine Rigsby saying that? For me. If I need one or not, you know. Once a month. Fantastic. Cody, yeah, false 9. And I was laughing at that today myself, sitting there, thinking about it, just laughing. Now I was like, no gulag on debut. Chiesa needs to start more games, says the Cody. Yeah. I don't think he'll start Saturday, but I think he will come on. He can do the full 90 minutes. That's proved it tonight. But I don't think he'll start. I'm not mad at the loss, says the Liverpool videos. A proper use of a pre-season friendly, but just at the end of January. Yeah. Class. Yeah. About Chiesa, that isn't it? I'd rather Nunes link with Leeds, says the IBR. Lucio Maggi. Do you think we would have won with Darwin tonight? I was devastated today. He was out with an illness, the poor lad. I'm not getting into that. But Chiesa was starved from the ball with the ball. So was young Dan's. This is why I made Chiesa my man of the match, because he was back. He was retrieving the ball himself. He wasn't fucking receiving it. I thought he was great. I thought he was great tonight. And Colin Blackshaw says, Villa have said they would take 70 million for Giroud. Would you go for him, Frank? Yeah, most probably. But I picked out the players. Do you know who I'd like as well? So I'll tell you who I'd like. I'd like that Edison. Edison from Atalanta. He's brilliant. But we won't get them because they cost too much money and they don't like spending money. You never walk alone. This is the new Champions League format we want. Play 18 games simultaneously. Every game week. It's an absolute football extravaganza. It's hard on us though, you know. And IBR says to Colin, I'd rather be, you know, glad they get Jonathan David or Kuna. The Copite says, we won the UCL tonight, lads. Don't worry. What time is it? I'll be finishing soon, boys. Football flashback. Really impressed by McConnell. Didn't think he was good enough previously, but looks like a baller. The more I see of him, but looks like a baller the more I see of him. We may not need, there you go, fucking hell. See? What did I say a while back? What did I just say a few minutes ago? You get the likes, I'm going to fucking buy a no one. Okay. See, you haven't been previous, and he came on tonight, and you're like, oh, he's got it. Because of that game. Think of the previous. Think of what you thought he wasn't good enough. He didn't think he was good enough previously, and all of a sudden you're, wow, he's all right, didn't he? It wasn't outstanding. And what you said there, Flash, what you said, mate, we may not need to sign a midfielder. Think about what you just said there. Do people see our Liverpool defence without Van Dijk? No, says the Liverpool videos. I'd offer him a new contract if I was. Should mention him, he's a fucking asshole then. He's on holiday, Richard. He's still in Marbella, in his villa, living off his wages. The Liverpool video. Did you hear that his use will be busy the last few days of the window? Slot said he will have to sort loan moves for some of our youngsters like Tyler Morton and Norris Green. Nothing about buying anyone. Fuck it. It's got worse. Liverpool videos losing Virgil is a disaster, say the IBR. And do we make top without him? As I worry. Edison scored for Atalanta. So, yeah, no. I just don't know anymore. So you'll be getting people saying our squad is good enough. The depth of it. That's what they'll be saying. It's good enough. My opinion, it's not. We've got all these games coming up. And we need depth with quality. And I'm talking for next season as well, you know. And Copite says, Dick, brackets, Richard Pubes can get down to purple Aki and give the stop it. Stop it, you, coming out with those naughty jokes. The videos, do you still think we make top four without Van Dijk, Salah? And no, we fucking struggle. They're pivotal. Look, yeah, I'll just say this. Take Salah out. Only in. Would we be where we are today without him? Without his goals? Without his assists? And don't forget, they're not just like little fucking assists, like they're unbelievable assists. Videos, honestly, they're unbelievable. And his goals. Incredible. You've only got to take him out. Who else is there? Can't rely on Jota. I love Jota. Can't rely on him. And if Noah Edge listen, you won't like what I'm going to say now, and you can't rely on Nunes. Can you? So we'd have to rely on Gak and Lucio. And the cop-out says, video, maybe just 4. And you're saying Van Dijk, Salah and Trent, no, we will struggle. How many daft goals have we given away recently? Just imagine Trent and the other fella out of that defence. Van Dijk. Imagine the goals, like not going in from Mo, or the assists. Struggle all day long. That's why they're so important. You never watch City away at Bayern or Madrid the midweek before we play them in the league. Yes. And the flashback. Inzaghi's Inter conceded 1 goal in the UCL groups. They played City, Arsenal, Leverkusen and Leipzig. Pretty mental brick wall team. Inter had a brilliant side. Said that. Simeone Inzaghi is a fantastic. When we were after a manager, I threw his name in the air. Because he's brilliant. Very hard team to beat. Van Dijk is our best player since Gerrard, even more crucial than Suarez, Mo and Coutinho, says the copper. And Koji says, I have a feeling in my balls that we're going to end up with PSG. And Koji says, Barker and Dembele against our fullback. Can we get drawn against City? I think so. I don't know. I think so. No, we can't. Not in this round anyway. Does Nallo remind you of Steven Sammer? In looks? Because you haven't fucking seen him. Came on for a couple of minutes and went off again. And the cop-out says, Brest, PSG, Monaco, and someone else, but no Man City. Isn't it is it Athletic? No, I forget who that is. No. I thought. Yeah. Look, lads, it's near midnight. Would you start Chiesa more often? Yeah. Yeah. I was worrying about his fitness. And what I seen tonight. And his effort. My man of the match. Yeah. He looked good, that lad. Trying to prove him. I don't think trying to prove himself, it's what he can do. If he stays fit. I thought he was full of desire and never stopped running. I love our spaghetti mafia, says the Cody. Yes. Good shout. And the Cody says, cop-out says, real very impressive time. It was 6-1, just shows we are the best team right now. We dominated them, says Cody to Callum. They had one chance and Jonathan David scored it, yeah. Chiesa on form could be our second best forward, says cop-out. And Noah Hyde, yes, he put his body on the line and got us the penalty. There you go. So we're all made up now. Yeah, after Salah, don't forget about Mo, says Cody. Mo is pivotal for us. But so is Virgil, so is Trent. That's why the three of them must be signed immediately. Unless they sign at the end of the season, or they just say the 3 new signings for next season. Which, well. Anyway, lads, I'm going to go. I've got the hiccups now. And Cozy says, good night, Frank. I hope you have a sweet dreams about Endo, Bradley and Mortensen. I'd rather dream about Brest. Would you? I would dream about us winning the trip. Coffee. You never walk along onto Bournemouth on Saturday. Do you think we may get Brest to Anfield? Yeah. Give them my address and the Brest could come to me. I've got to go now. Full of innuendo, which I shouldn't be saying. And thank you. I'm not having a football show tomorrow. Tell everyone. Simply because I'm doing something for YouTube. And if you want to join me on Friday night, it's not about football, it's about current affairs. I've got the Saturday morning. If you want to join me Friday night, it's current affairs. If you want to join me Saturday morning, 10:30, it's about elbows. Arms killing me. It's about current affairs Friday night, 8 o'clock. Saturday morning, film and TV review. And then we'll have, this is going to be funny, we'll have a post-match. I was going to say a pre-match. No, we won't have a pre-match. We'll have a post-match on Saturday around 5 o'clock. Okay. If it's a 3 o'clock kickoff. I don't know what fucking sound a kickoff is, to be honest. Cozy. I wonder what their away supporters' breasts are like. The outfield. Good show, Frankie. Thank you. And you're well made off, what you say. Well, we won the thing, didn't we? We won it. That's all that matters. I still got my remote from my old telly. It's a fucking new telly, but it's broke. Still no one wants to take it off my hands. For nothing. 65-inch smart telly. But anyway, that's me tonight, boys. And if you're going to match, get onto this lot. They're absolutely brilliant. That scarf or a badge, really good quality stuff. First class customer service, shall I say. From Mike Dean and his lovely wife, Michelle. And as I said, it's all quality stuff. Go there when you're next to Anfield. Get the stuff in. The Copeye column. 2-1 is my prediction for the Reds on Saturday. Thank you. Thanks for joining me tonight and keeping me company. I'll see you all when I see you. Either Friday, Saturday morning, or after the game on Saturday against Bournemouth. Okay, see you soon, boys. Thank you. Bye.